Hey everyone, I'm Kyrgore. We're gonna go back to this Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. So as you can see, I totally changed character. I've decided to just basically play whatever I want, in a way. This is my main character. I've been playing that character ever since Realm Reborn. And the other character I played in the earlier streams was basically a character I created just for streams, but it kind of made a conflict for me. Like, I wanted to play Final, but I didn't really want to play necessarily on Twitch or being recorded. Like, it felt weird. So now whenever I play the game, I'm just simply gonna play on my character and turn on Twitch, record it, put it on my YouTube channel right after, and that'll be it. So I'm simply gonna enjoy the game as normal. I'm not gonna try to make a big video and everything. It's just me playing the game a la natural. Like, I'll be natural and everything. I won't be trying to force anything. So here's the thing. Here's the deal. I don't quite remember where I was at in the story. I know I'm in I think the first patch of Stormblood. Let me check. I have no clue where I am right now. Do I have the journal somewhere? The Empire is on the move, and Hien will not be caught on the back foot. I think I just went to an Imperial stronghold here, Castrum Fluminis, and we saw someone like get to the little tower here or something. And it's basically we're back, like we found Gosetsu with Yotsuyu. And we're basically going back to the enclave right now. I can't say that word apparently. But yeah, we're going back there. I really don't remember the story. It's been so long that I haven't played. Yes, I said like this is my main character. But I went further with in the story with another character. I went all the way to like maybe half of Shadowbringer. And on this character, I have the intention of like basically going all the way to finish Shadowbringer and doing the patches and all. Because it is my main character, so obviously I want to do all of that. I've unlocked all the classes on this character. I've done the Hildebrand side quest on it. I did quite a lot of gold stuff, so I've done quite a lot of stuff on this character. It's just been so long. So let's jump into it. Like I said, I play the game as if I wouldn't even be recording in the first place. Don't be shy to just jump in the chat, say hi. I won't be ignoring you or anything. Like, it's been so long I haven't played this character that I didn't even remember I was a ninja on that character. It's been that long, I didn't even remember that. Although I will be concentrating only on the main story, like those side quests, I will for now ignore them and concentrate on the main story and get up to date in terms of the main story. So I'll get that if I have, like, not free time, but if I feel like it, I'll come back and do all these quests. So let's jump into it. To those patches of Stormblood. Like at this point we're done with Stormblood, we're just doing the patches. And I think it's already the second patches. Second patch, yeah. Yeah, the emissaries there.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Kyrgore's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Kyrgore, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies. One with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yotsuyo? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Alright. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to say, even though this character got created in Realm Reborn, she was a Mikote at first, and got changed to a Viera, so that's why she's a Viera right now. In case you, like, don't believe me, in quote, that this character got created in Realm Reborn. There's no way, actually, of knowing when the character got created, as far as I know. Unless maybe if I tap /played? No. Well, I guess you'll have to take my word for it. Alright, let's go speak with Elize. I remember a little bit this patch. Like, I know the whole, like, the envoy, like, what he's gonna do what he's gonna end up doing. So I know that. There's no spoiler on that. On that end. I won't say it. I won't say what he's doing in case you don't know what he does, but I know. But at some point in Shadowbringer, I will. It'll be new content for me, and I'm really excited at the idea of like doing new story for once. But even this is semi-new because I barely remember. I remember the big lines, but that's it. Take the money. Yeah, I guess there's no point at taking food for now. Let's just get money. Money. I like money. Okay, so as you can see, I've unlocked all the classes except for the recent one, the Shadowbringer ones, because, well, I haven't reached Shadowbringer with this character. Well, actually, I could probably unlock them anyway. Yeah, I could, but I have no real intention of actually playing a Gunbreaker or a Dancer. I might switch to Warrior at some point, maybe, but I feel like I'm gonna stick with Rogue. Stick with it for a while. I have also Bard at level 70. That could be cool. I actually thought that was the class I was on this character. I thought I was still a Bard. When I connected, I was a bit confused to see my character as a ninja. I didn't remember I was a ninja. So much memories. There's a lot of stuff I remember. I still have a 67 waist on my character and a 69 ring. Everything else is the gear you get at level 70 for doing the quest for the ninja. Alright, let's continue. Let's be polite with him. Even though I know what he does, but still. So we're basically doing a little tour of Doma with him, apparently. Like I said, don't quite remember, so this I kinda remember, but barely. So we're going to he wants to see the Doma castle, or rather, what's left of it. Do I have either right here that I can explore? Oh yeah, I'll go do that first. Yeah, I always pick my Etherite first, always. Can I fly here? No, you can't. Okay. This looks like it could grow a bit. Is rice fields? Yeah, that looks like rice fields. Well, actually, maybe not. It looks pretty much abandoned. But I feel like back then, when this was current content, I feel like this city would become better and better as you get resources or something. Something I literally never done. Well, as you can see, this character is my main character, and since it's not done, well, yeah, I've never done it. So maybe one day I'll do it. I should probably actually visit my house at some point before I lose it, because it's been a long time I haven't logged in. I have another friend that periodically logs in just to make sure we don't lose the house. But I probably should visit in order to like reset that countdown. Well, if I get a chance to do it, I'll go visit if I pass by. So now I guess I can use the right to go there where I'm going right now. That's interesting. Okay, so he's going to the here, to Doma Castle. Doma Castle's around here. All right, let's fly there. Yes, I do have the first commendation mount. Actually, first one, or I think it's the only one. You get the commendation for like warrior, Dark Knight, and Paladin, but this is like just overall commendation, if I remember right. It's the golden Magitek armor. Should be actually quite close to the destination. Yeah, right there. Is it all the way down or up here? It's up there. So he wants a closer look. Just a tad further. There it is. So he wants to go to the village. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Alright. Oh, a fight. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember what that fight is. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble.
Kojin. The red Kojin.
Are you all right?
Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Alright, let's just beat them senseless. I don't remember my ninjutsu at all. It's gonna be a bit embarrassing. Alright, Huton. Yeah, okay, that's it. I don't remember. Okay, this. I really don't remember my rotation.
It is nothing.
Let's actually attack him. Oh, he has a lot of health. Oh, I have Tenchijin. I've literally never used this, so this is gonna be like my first time ever using this spell, and I don't know how to use it. Okay. Okay, let's try it, I guess. So this, and now I can trick attack. Right? Where's my trick attack?
An opening.
There you go. Okay. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, I'll need a reminder on how this freaking rotation
The art
works.
of my forebears.
Okay. So let's do this. I was wondering what was Yugi casting. Oh, I missed my thing. Okay, cool. Oh, well that was flimsy. This fight's lasting a long time. Alright, let's try Tenshijin again. What? Oh, I got damage? Oh, I lost it right away because I got damage, I think. I totally wasted it. Oh well. Are we done? Oh, we're done. We're done. Okay, that was a longer fight than I thought. And I really need to check out how Tenshijin works.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong? I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Let's go back. This is actually my favorite mount, the Falcon. I really like that one. Alright. So we're going to the main Azerite here to go here, I guess. I could have teleported there, I guess. That would have been faster. I don't have as much money as I remember, though. I thought I had like 3 million. Still a good amount, enough to do few teleportation. That's fine. Okay. Sorry about that. I do not remember what he's alluding to. Maybe Gosetsu? Not sure. It seems like it. Oh, actually, maybe her.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Garleans shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gorsetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for Yotsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Right. What is it? Armor of fending, armor of maiming, armor of striking. I actually don't remember. Can I see like what I need? Maiming, wait. I think I need scouting. Yeah, scouting. Yangsha LB of scouting, so none of those, basically. So I wouldn't know. Bed and chest containing complete set of die room. Miyaku armor of maiming, but it doesn't say. Oh well. I'll take probably fending if I ever level up that, or rather gear up that warrior.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision, then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care, Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all, if her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
I think we're about to finish a patch. Because if I remember right, when we say bye to him, like bye-bye, have a great time. Anyways, when we say bye to him, it's pretty much the end of this patch, and I really don't remember what's the patch after, like at all. I'm trying to remember and I just can't. It'll come to me as soon as like the first conversation comes up, probably. I hope so. I do remember what's happening here. Like I remember this cinematic.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
And that's
Mark me,
that's why I remember.
Savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
He's a bitch.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the... Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the The former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos. Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
So he's basically Xenos' #1 fanboy.
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Are we done with this patch now? Sounds like it.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Eugidi. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with the monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
So back to Kukane. I feel like this is the end of this batch. What is it? It's Ruby Bazaar? Yeah. Is it there? Yes. Why did the music just suddenly stop? Oh, to change to another one. Okay, well, like I said, I think I'll take the fending. I think that's the best call. It was pneumatic. That probably means it's the end of this batch. I know I've said it like 5 times already.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
The Imperial capital.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
Yeah, I knew he was going back. He was coming back. Alright, Solar Cycle. Does that mean it's the end? Let's see. Come on, load. Rise of a New Sun. Yeah, I think that was the name of the patch. For 20, I'm pretty sure that was it. Right. Right back into it, I guess. Scouting also, that's it. Aiming, healing, casting, so... Yeah, I guess I'll use that. I can't see how it's gonna look before. They usually don't look too bad. So that's in the England. I'll teleport. No, not return. Teleport. Where? I actually don't remember. Dominic Cliff. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so Gosetsu apparently fell. Like, he collapsed. I think I vaguely remember this.
Open wide now.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
That is pretty funny. So they just stand there as it's washing. Come on.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh, she's starting to remember.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
lost Suyu. I can't wait to see how it looks like. That piece of gear. Alright, let's see. It's actually not the right button. This one. Let's use that. So it's kind of red, I guess. Alright, let's equip it. I guess it's gonna look nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely could be worse. Has like a kind of a like samurai vibe, you could say, or like a, I don't know, like a noble. Yeah, more like that. Still looks nice. So, okay, I was wondering where we were. It's just because normally you're dropped off here. No, I got dropped off here. That's right, in front of us. Someone else I need to talk to inside, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So you saw her. Heading towards here. Here, so I think she's going to Namai. Let's go there. Oh, I was already in a mountain. Cool. Alright. It's not too far. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate with, like, ropes. They kind of go through mounts and all. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, I thought it was an event. Okay, so here we are. For the northeast. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, definitely going to Namai. There it is. even further. So apparently I can't eat. I just took a bite of something and it just spilled it all over me. It's my girlfriend that brought me I actually don't know what's the name of it. It's like a little like pastry, you could say, but it's dry. It comes from Dolorama. It's pretty cheap, but it's filled with like hazelnut, like Nutella, you could say, and it's really good. Alright, back to this. Oh, so we actually got treasures? I didn't really read. Right, so it is as I thought. She's going to the mine.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
So yeah, they recognize her.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Yeah, she's trying to remember a tiny bit.
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Look at the menu. So he's coming again? I don't remember them saying that he was coming again. Anyhow, it's happening, so it's too late.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look, well.
Guess it's her parents? Yeah.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Yes, sweet child. Not that good.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
That was mean. Like, really mean. I didn't remember
You
this.
needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
It's not going well, I feel.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
I think I'll stop after this. Seems a good time.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Okay, knowing what's gonna happen later, it actually makes sense right now for me. Knowing what's gonna happen. Like, I know why those crates were there.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Help! 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 Help me!
So she killed them? Pretty sure. Don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery! You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kyrgore and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies.
So yeah, she's officially back at this point.
And it begins
with you!
Yotsuyu!
What?
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Please. I don't want to die.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Alright, so this is where I'm gonna stop after this lovely cinematic. Yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. I should make sure I repair my gear after, because actually, is it even damaged? No, it's not even. Yeah, I've been just doing cinematic over cinematic, so yeah, it's obviously not damaged. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Thank you very much for having come to the stream. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.